So this is going to be the first cut on this lawn for this year. This is a lawn that we don't normally cut for the customer. The customers have always cut their own lawns, but they asked us to try and get on top of it a little bit. It had been left for quite a while. It really does put on some growth, this lawn. It's very sort of thick. But thankfully on this day it was dry and we managed to get the job done. So the memo we got from the customers was they wanted it short. They wanted it really brought down quite a way. I don't really like to cut a lawn that is, especially for the first time in the year. I don't really like to cut it very, very short for the first time, but again, the customers were quite adamant about it. So we did bring it down probably a bit shorter than we normally would. So in this video, when they get to the end, it does look a little bit brown in places, but we did pop back here a week or so later and the grass had grown up greened up quite a lot. So the mower I'm using in this video is my old faithful Honda HRX 537. I did a video at the start of the year saying that I wouldn't be buying a new mower this year, didn't really want to be replacing one. I may have to replace this one this year, unfortunately. I have recently taken it to my repair guy, who has told me that the gearbox is going. It won't last me too much longer, unfortunately. I've had it for about 5 years. It hasn't put a foot wrong for me. It has really been a brilliant machine. I've been fairly lucky with it. I know that other people who have these machines might not have been quite so lucky. My dad, for example, is currently replacing his gearbox at the minute, and mine is a year older than my dad's mower. So yeah, it's will be strange to go out and get a new mower, but I'm looking forward to having something different for a change. I'm not going to go into it too much in this video. I probably will do a standalone video about which mower I'm looking at to get. So yeah, keep tuned for that video. But yeah, unfortunately, this mower, as good as it has been, is sort of on its last legs at the minute. This video was filmed quite a while ago now, maybe a month even ago, and this lawn is very strange. When you stand back and look at this lawn, it looks very healthy, looks green and lush, but actually as you get into it and you start mowing it, you realise that it's not in the best of health. We are going to be scarifying it, I think, probably within the next week. It's quite mossy, patchy is the word I would say as well. On this bank section here, when I've mowed over the top of it, and I'm not mowing it particularly right down to the ground, but it actually does come up quite brown. So yeah, I think in the past the customers who've cut the grass themselves have a tendency to let it get longer than this even, and then they will hack it right down as low as it would go. I don't think it's done the grass the best over the years, so hopefully with a scarify and a little bit of regular mowing, hopefully it will green up and will look nice throughout the year. The weather's been fairly kind to us over the last couple of months. We've had very little rain, just enough to keep the grass looking green, but that can't be said anymore. As I'm currently doing the voiceover for this video, it is absolutely pouring down outside. So yeah, it's a little bit changed, but we've had a good run. The garden really does need now a pretty good drink. So if it rains for the next few days, I won't mind too much. Give me a bit of time to catch up on all the different bits and pieces I need to do, a fair amount of book work, that sort of thing. But yeah, we've had a good run. We really have. The last couple of months has been very nice and dry, nice and warm. It's been a good start to the year. So I am coming up to the end of this video now, guys, and as I said previously, I am going to be looking to replace this mower at some point, and I really am going to be open to all suggestions. Doesn't have to be something I've had in the past. In fact, I would quite like a little bit of a change, but I am going to do a separate video on that altogether, so stay tuned for future updates. But yeah, it's just strange, you know, 1 minute you're doing a video and you're talking about, you know, not wanting to replace a mower, and then literally 2 videos down the line and you're it's been taken out of your hands. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, take care, be good, I'll see you next time.